I'm not a makeup artist, I'm a makeup enthusiast.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a video about my favorite brushes for applying liquid foundation. Okay, so this video was inspired by one of my loves. She had asked me a question about what makeup brushes do I use to apply my liquid foundation. And so I had to make this video because I figured it would be great for other beginners. I'm not a makeup artist, I'm a makeup enthusiast, meaning I just love doing makeup, and I learn by watching YouTube videos and asking questions from the makeup artists who work at the MAC counter and also at other makeup stores and other makeup counters like Sephora and so on. When you put on makeup, I feel like you want to look like you have makeup on, but you don't want to look like you have makeup on. Does that make sense? Like, it's not gonna look like you're completely natural skin and there's no makeup on you, but you don't want to look so dramatic that you look as though you're wearing a costume. You want your makeup to look very smooth, clean, airbrush, and extremely natural. Of course, if you do different things to your face with shadows and eyeshadows, if you do different things to your face with eyeshadows and blush and highlighting and contouring, that adds to the drama of your face. However, just the foundation itself can look cartoony or almost costumey if it's just applied really badly or too much, like cakey or something like that. So choosing your brushes is really important in the application, and I found that out as I've gotten better with makeup, that certain brushes just apply makeup a lot better than others. And sometimes, honestly, it will just be preference. You'll just have one preference over another about how the application of the makeup looked on you versus with another brush. Sometimes it's just preference. All the brushes that I'm going to be showing you today are by Sigma. This is a traditional foundation brush. It looks like a paint brush, and I do not like using these traditional foundation brushes to put on my makeup at all, because I find that because you have to paint, they can be somewhat streaky. And if you're using inexpensive makeup or even expensive makeup, you don't want your makeup to look streaky. You want it to look flawless, sort of airbrushed, and to have a clean, flush finish. And I don't feel like the normal foundation brushes do that. So this is a Sigma brush. This is the F60 brush. I don't use it at all. The brushes that I do love and use all the time would be these three. This is my number one favorite brush. This is the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. It is fat like this, and it's kabuki, so it is really dense. It is flat, which is why it's called the Flat Kabuki, and it is perfect for applying makeup, liquid foundation in an airbrushed way. To apply my foundation, I usually would use like a top like this of something, and I put my foundation on top of it just so I have a surface to work with. I would apply this in it, pop it on, and then brush it in, get some more, pop it on, brush it in, get some more, pop it on, brush it in, and I would do that all over my face, down my neck, my edges, everywhere. And this brush just gives one of the smoothest, amazing finishes. The other one that I love is the round kabuki. It is also by Sigma. This is the F82 brush, and as you can see, the difference is simply that it's rounded. So they're both really, really dense, which is very traditional for kabuki brushes. They're very, very dense, and this is flat and this is rounded. I really don't see too much of a difference between the two. However, I use this one more for liquid foundation, and if this is really dirty and I haven't had time to clean it, I'll pick up this one. It works just as well. It doesn't really do much of a difference for me personally for liquid foundation, but when I'm using a powder foundation, I will pick up the round one because this one can apply powder and get into the powder a lot better than obviously something that's flat. So that's the only real difference between when I'll really pick them up. I love them both equally. They're both great, and they do good at applying foundation. In the event that my two kabuki brushes are really dirty, I have not had an opportunity to clean them, and I need to put on some makeup, or let's say for instance they're dirty with a different type of makeup and I really want to put on a different foundation, I'll grab my dual fiber brush. This brush is also by Sigma. It is the F50 brush, and as you can see, it's duo fiber. There's one coarser fiber on the bottom in the brown, and then there's another looser fiber on the top that is white. This is really good for applying foundation. It's not as dense as a kabuki brush, and the fibers are not as tight, so it does take a little bit more time to work in the foundation, and that's another reason why I really like the kabuki brush, because the fibers are so dense. It doesn't require so much work to work it into your skin before it actually, you know, the makeup dries and adheres to your skin, whereas a looser brush like this, for me, I find that it takes more time. So I probably will stay on one area moving around several times, and maybe 30 seconds longer, just making sure it gets in, because the fibers are so loose. However, it's still a great brush, and like I said, it's one that I do pick up. It's not like I don't use it, but I will prefer to pick up my kabuki brushes before this one. If you're interested in purchasing any of these brushes, the links can be found in the description box, as well as a coupon code to save 10%. Please subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every couple of days. If you have any questions about these brushes or any other brushes, please leave them below. And as always, I love you for watching. Bye.